I'm going to stamp out the frame stamp.
Right.
And then I'll need to grab Santa from Vicky, because we're going to put him inside the frame.
OK. We'll just pass Santa down. Thank you. I love this frame stamp. I think this is a real investment. It really, really is. If I just hold it up so the camera can get in close, there's just so much detail in each layer of the frame here. Look at that. So whether you're using just this portion of it, just this portion of it, or the entire thing, it's up to you. But it's so intricately done. And you will get amazing images every time you use this for just £12.99.
Because it has so much detail, you do need to give it a good amount of pressure when you're stamping it. And I always stand up for this particular stamp because there is so much detail in it. I can put more pressure on it.
And you've used embossing?
I've used the clear Versamark ink pad.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm now going to cover it. Oh, give it a quick shake. I'm going to cover it with the Cherry Twinkle.
Right. Festive cherry.
I seem to be into red this year. Right, let's just get that all covered.
Make sure it's all even.
That's it. Put the rest back. When you're embossing, don't be afraid to give it a good flick.
Right.
If it comes off, you didn't have enough ink to start with.
Ah, okay.
So it just gets rid of all those little bits.
That's looking fantastic already.
Sparkles nicely before you heat it, doesn't it?
It does. But when you heat it and you see it start to turn and you have this kind of metallic finish...
Also, if you used a different coloured ink underneath...
Really effective.
That will also affect the red on the dark card. It goes a little darker, whereas on the white card it gets brighter. So you have to experiment. You can see it's slowly going there. You can see all the twinkle moving. Slowly. You need to methodically work your way around.
You can see it turn. I hope you can see it on camera. It's not easy at that angle that you're looking at, whereas I'm looking at it from above. And you can see it certainly turn very, very evenly. It's like magic before your eyes, isn't it?
Not quite as impressive as shrink plastic.
What would you do normally? Would you cut these down to separate layers, or are you going to just work on the frame this size?
Well, what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to use the outer frame because I want to put Hep Santa in the middle.
Right.
So I just need to use cutting mat. The best way to do it...
Can I just hold this up to everybody? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So much detail in there. Embossed brilliantly.
The best way to get the frames out from the inside is to use a knife and a ruler. Make sure it's a steel or a steel-edged ruler.
Right.
And because you've got all these different layers, you can just go in between the layers and use the inside on a different card.
Ah.
Which is what I did when I made another one of these. I used the inside behind the shrunken snow globe with the Santa in it.
Right. So versatility really is the key here, because you've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... about 7 or 8 different frames within each frame. So if you use just a part of it, if you use the entire thing, cut it out, twist them round, play with it, it looks so effective.
It's on lots of the artwork and you probably just don't see them all. It's just snuck in there, even in the backgrounds. Just stamped with the Versamark, just to give it some added depth. Are we done?
Pop that out.
Okay, so that's my frame. Put my knife away. And then I need to stamp Santa. There he is. Now he doesn't fit completely inside the frame.
Right.
It's just the top.
You can chop his legs off.
Yes. He's a legless Santa. Okay, just about there. And I've chosen a nice brown craft effect card. And I'm going to colour him with the chalk pencils. Because it gives him a nice soft, kind of more of a vintage look, even though he's a very modern Santa.
He's probably the hippest and trendiest Santa I think I've seen.
Yes. So.
I think the chalk pencils are on the website as well.
Yes, they are.
They are there, so if you want those.
Because I didn't want to use an opaque colour, like a very solid white, because then you're going to lose a lot of the detail. And we just want a soft hint of colour without a solid finish.
Perfect pastel pencils is what they're called on the website. If you want them. 816851, the item number.
And
You get
it's
8 of
much
them, though.
quicker because you're just doing a random
So you just blend it,
section. Yeah, just rub it in. It's just chalk in a pencil.
but more convenient, easy to use.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Not so
Chalk in a
messy.
stick. Yeah, that's right.
Chalks can be messy, can't they? But not in pencils.
And then you can go on and you can do lots of... He's got lots of toys you can colour in. A bit more white.
It does give like a vintage look to a modern Santa, definitely.
It does, yeah. It softens him. He's not quite so posh now, I think, maybe. Okay, so this frame I've already cut out the outer. So all I need to do now, maybe trim that one down, is layer him up and stick some bits together.
I mean, using this frame stamp is incredibly sophisticated. You're going to get so much use out of it. It says it's a Christmas frame, but it's not really. It's all year round. Yes, you've got poinsettias on there a little bit. You've got a bit of holly and the ivy on there. But a lot of them are just general. So it's not just for Christmas, it's for all year round use. Now you can see if you get a close-up, there we go, look. Little stars in there in the sky. So it's frame within a frame within a frame within a frame. Goes on and on and on. Brilliant. And because they're squares, easy to cut out as well, not too fiddly. OK, the last little bit then.
It is, yeah. This is another layer I'm putting underneath the frame, and I'm just using the Season's Greetings in the Versamark, so it's just giving a watermark finish, and just randomly stamping it. You're only going to see around the edges. It's just so it's not another plain layer of card.
Sure.
And also, people can see that it says Season's Greetings. So we'll pop those away. And then he is going to sit over the top, so you can just about read it behind.
Lovely.
So, some more tape. And we're nearly finished.
Marvellous. It's nice to do a show that's just kind of, you know, peaceful and it's great. Rather than fraught all the time.
You're not saying we're too quiet, are you?
No, not at all. It's just nice and relaxing to watch what you're doing.
People usually recognise me for my laugh.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they hear me at the shows
Give
and,
us the best
oh,
of
I've...
Oh, there you go, that'll do.
My daughter tells me I laugh too much when I'm on TV.
There you go, look. Isn't that lovely? That stamp?